the pages of my old journals. With every turn another memory.
Hello and welcome to the 74th episode of Journaling Through the Years. I am Leah Liz, and this is a series on this channel wherein I read from various journals that I've written in since I was old enough to hold a pen or a pencil. And we are in the sort of sophomore to junior year of high school. Content warning, of course, for this, but right now we're continuing the Bee is in Heat. This is the Bee in Heat part 2, the short story I was writing that we read last time. But before we get into some reminders of that, let's get the business out of the way. Check out the merch on Bonfire. Jesus Loves Queer. Jesus Loves Queer, Recovery Equals Sexy, and the Time Keys Doctor Who fanfiction merch. The links for that will be below, as well as the organizations that we support through that. The Trevor Project and NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness. Check out the Patreon, www.patreon.com/CafeGirl Thriving Artist. Check out the website. For more information about everything we do, www.cafegirlproductionsinc.com. And with that, I'll jump into it. So last week, we were reading about this girl. We learned her name was Michelle, and for some reason, I had titled it The Bee is in Heat. I don't know why, but I think I wrote that as the title, and then I just started writing. And it wasn't not The Bee is in Heat. Like, I'm saying the bee. Think of the bad word. A female dog is in heat. Let's see. And she had, I guess she was playing poker. She had all like love cards, like heart cards. And she was thinking about how she had been hurt. She never wanted to go back to the bad guy, to go back to love. Never wanted to get her heart broke again. But then there was this guy that she'd been with before, and he was interested in her, so she went to bed with him. And I was reading about how, like, I didn't really understand how sex happened, and then how, like, he had a roommate that she was afraid was going to come drunkenly in there and be like, I want to have sex too. We're like, what? What's wrong with this roommate? And then she ended up waking up and stealing the cigarettes and the flannel of the lover and the cigarettes of the crazy roommate and running down to 7-Eleven to wait, I guess, 4 hours. That was not my thought. I guess I thought that I called the guy at 5:30 and said, meet me at 9:30, remember? And then I went back to get the stuff. I'm saying the character, Michelle. And then she went back and then had to wait. Like, what if she just called the guy? She's like, oops, can you come now? What is she gonna do? Okay. So now she'd been running down the street. She took a break a corner before 7-Eleven, and now here she is. After a while, my heartbeat slows down, and my lungs have stopped pushing the air so fast. The air is cold and brisk. It is a beautiful morning of early fall. A cool breeze blows and I feel a chill, so I slip the warm flannel over my shoulders, becoming part of the long green silky pants and white cut-off t-shirt that reveals my navel outfit. That's my outfit. Okay. Feels very 90s, like green silky pants, which I think I had, and a white shirt that revealed my navel, and then the flannel over it. And then get this, I pull a clip and a pair of sunglasses out of my backpack. A clip, like a butterfly clip, which they have now, but that was really coming into like fashion in the 90s. And sunglasses. I wrap my hair back into a bun and clip it up. Clip. My sunglasses cover my eyes. I pull out a pocket mirror to look at my face. Tears stained just like I thought. What the heck? Where? Did she just cry? Did she just sit there and cry on the sidewalk, breathing hard? Maybe she did. Maybe she did. That's kind of an interesting theme. I could see me going back to this and sort of making a film out of it. And I think back then I'd watched a lot of, in addition to my own life, with my own drama with like Bad A running off to Chico and Princess Bride boyfriend and so-called best friend getting together, I was watching stuff like Beverly Hills 90210 and then movies about teen drama with like Drew Barrymore, and so maybe I was kind of influenced by that, and I could see a movie from this. So, well, that's what I do. So I could see that maybe she ran down the street and was trying to get away, and then she sat down and cried, and then she cried for 4 hours. But just like I thought, but the sleeve of a flannel fixes that. Then I apply some lipstick, light a cigarette, throw my backpack on my back, and turn the corner. After 4 hours. As I reach the 7-Eleven, I am beckoned by someone in a white Chevrolet pickup truck. A man I hardly recognize gets out and waves. Michelle, he says. Jake, I say. He's there early? Or did I wait this long? I say. He smiles and I walk a few steps over to the car. Did I tell him where I was? Or no, I think I did. I don't know. Did I say just okay? No. Oh yeah. Meet me at the 7-Eleven. At the 7-Eleven. This is like small town, like a big town. What 7-Eleven? That small town at the 7-Eleven. There's only one. Okay. White Chevrolet pickup. It's just like such a teenage car, college student car. White Chevrolet pickup. I hardly recognize him. Like, don't get in a car with this guy. Who is he? Jake, I say. He smiles and I walk a few steps over to the car. Did he not get out? He just was there. Hi. Hi, Michelle. It's me. You have changed, he said. Have I? I said, one eyebrow cocking and smiling slightly. This guy broke up with me and dated someone else, and then he just broke up with someone else, and he's like, oh, hey, you're back. Danger, Will Robinson. He had changed as well. His hair wasn't nearly as dark. The sun might have bleached it. What? Blonde black hair doesn't bleach? Okay, anyways, because now it was brown. Okay, like the color of mine. You have changed as well. Perhaps in more ways than physical. What? Okay. Perhaps you have too. I have noticed some ways you have changed, he said, looking me over. What? You just saw each other and now you're like thinking that things have changed more than physical? Maybe I'm trying to say that these people know each other on like a psychic level. Oh really? How is that? I said flirtatiously. I see you're smoking now, he pointed out. Do you have any cigarettes? I'm like glorifying cigarettes. Why, yes I do. Would you like one? I got one out and handed him one. Let's jam. That sounds like a 90s thing to say, like, let's go, let's jam. Okay, the other thing I think is interesting is, I want to point out here, is cigarettes are bad, kids. These kids that were smoking and was so cute and fashionable and sexy back then, they would get so addicted that their bodies are horrible now in their 40s and 50s. Like, they're just damaged irreparably. Don't smoke. Okay, he said. We got in the truck and he started the engine. Where are we off to? I raised my finger and pointed to the south of town. Let's go that way. This is crazy, you know that? He said, laughing. I know, but I live for the moment. It could be the last, I explained. Can I turn on the radio? Be my guest. I switched it on and began fiddling with it until I came to a song halfway over. The DJ came on and announced the next song. And that's where I'm going to end. We're going to pick up next week. And we'll finish it as of now. And we'll see where it goes from there. So I'm going to end with the fabulous You Matter. Your life matters. You are loved. You are worthy of love. And always remember to love your thrive and find your sunshine. Bye.